Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's good, ladder climbers? What's good? Hope you guys are having a great afternoon. Hope you guys are enjoying your time with your families and getting caught up with everything. With that being said, I also see what the ladder climber community is doing. I see the wonderful projects that is being built. Anton, I love that chatbot assistance you got. Tony, he's awesome. He's doing his thing, and you did a good job by programming him. Shout out to Cam. I see you too, bro. I see you. I see you making moves, man. I see you. Shout out to Big Suggs. Shout out to, I don't know all your names, but shout out to the whole entire Ladder Climbers family. I see what you guys are doing, and I love it. I love it. Let's keep up the good work. Let's build together. Let's eat together. Let's change lives together. All right, let me get right into it. Excuse me. I want you guys to meet somebody, all right? I want you guys to meet someone who is also a problem solver, because my goal and mission is to build problem solving platforms. I don't want to, I didn't get into this industry to build, play around platforms. No, even though there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking nobody for that, but I didn't get into this industry for that. Every project I make, I want to be able to solve problems. Now, maybe, later on down the line, I might build something like a game, just for, build a platform for, kids, to have fun on. Maybe some adults too. But right now, nah. My mission is to build products that can solve people's problems, real world problems. All right. So with that being said, again, let me introduce you to someone. Matter of fact, I'm going to let her introduce herself to you. How about that? Now, her voice is very robotic, AI, but I'm going to fix that too. I had my wife do a voice clip in 11 Labs. I'm going to add that voice clip to my new project that you guys see on the screen right here. So yeah, I'm going to, fix that. I'm just giving you a heads up that her voice sounds very, robotic. Let's get into it. The next button down here. All right, let's get into it.
Hello, Michael. I'm Aria, Real Intelligence Assistance. I'm always here to help low-income patients, veterans, and anyone who has been denied care or cannot afford it. No judgment, no cost, just compassionate support and real free resources. What can I help you with today? Blue Heart. Hi Michael, I'm so glad you reached out, and I want you to know that connecting with resources is such a smart step in taking care of yourself, especially when you're managing both type 1 diabetes and mental health concerns. For immediate access to veteran resources, I'd love to point you to the As Resource Library button right above our conversation. It has carefully curated free nonprofit resources organized by category, including specific sections for veterans like yourself. Here are some key veteran resources that might be particularly helpful for you. Mental health and PTSD support. Veterans Crisis Line. 988 then press 1 or text 838255, available 24/7 for any mental health crisis. VA Mental Health Services, specialized PTSD treatment programs and counseling. Vet centers, community-based counseling specifically for combat veterans and military trauma. Healthcare and diabetes management, VA healthcare.
Yeah, as you see. Let's continue. Let me run that back again, my bad.
Michael, I can feel that you're really struggling right now, and I want you to know that it's okay. Sometimes we need to hear the same encouragement more than once. That doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Right now, in this moment, you are enough. I know the weight of managing type 1 diabetes feels crushing some days. I know your mind might be telling you that you're not handling things well enough, fast enough, or strong enough. But Michael, look at what you've already survived and overcome. You've served your country that took guts, dedication, and heart. You're fighting two battles at once, diabetes and mental health, and you're still here, still trying, still reaching out. That's not failure, that's heroism in everyday clothes. You asked for help twice today. That takes more courage than most people realize. Michael, some days motivation isn't.
Yeah, I see. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. I love this. I love it. Shout out to the ladder climbers. Shout out to the Heights community. You guys pushed me and motivated me to do these type of things. You feel me? I love it. Day mode. Then you can also export this conversation as well. You can save this chat. All right. Let's see. Yeah, these are all creditable resources also. You feel me? Yeah. So this is what this is what I'm about. I'm about solving problems. Look, I even got clinics that you can call that helps diabetes patients, veterans that are suffering with mental and physical illnesses, regular mental health illness patients. You can reach out to these guys if you're here in Arizona and get some help based on your income. Pretty cool, huh? Even got some books too that you can check out. I didn't add any links here though, but that's fine. I'll fix that too. Yeah, I got websites, clinics, got some stuff for some veterans. Shout out to my veterans too. I got mad respect for you guys. Mad respect. I know what that's like, not being able to get help with benefits. I know a lot of fellow veterans that are having a hard time getting their benefits as well. I can't even talk. Tripping up on my words. A little tongue tied, but that's all right. Yeah, low income resources. You know what I'm saying, like the HUD housing, U.S. Vets for Arizona. National Coalition for Homeless Veterans. Because I see a lot of homeless veterans out here. All right, that need some help. And again, I don't. These are all portfolio and demonstration based products and projects. I'm not trying to scale these up. A lot of people say, well, you should scale this. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not in these to get the money right off back because I'm still learning. I'm trying to create solutions and solve problems. You know, I'm trying to build a strong portfolio for clients and potential employers. But I just wanted you guys to see this next project I am working on. All right. Yeah, I'm not playing around though. I'm not. In other words, I'm not fucking around. I'm trying to, really, really, really build products that make a difference. This is just one of my products. Shout out to Clyde Cole too. I had to update to that $200 max plan, because I wanted to go all the way in. And again, I'm gonna tell you guys something else too, right? Let me explain something else to you guys. There is no excuse. All right. If you really want to make something happen, if you really want to make changes, there's no excuse. I'm no different than any one of you guys. I'm dealing with financial hardship, but it doesn't matter. I'm willing to make sacrifices. Yeah, I'm managing bills, grandchildren, all of the above. I have my own issues with my health, but I'm still willing to make the sacrifices to put me and my family in a position to win, because things are going to get worse. And I'm not trying to be on no fear mongering stuff or anything like that, but things are going to get worse, and your job is not secure, and you need to be also, you need to constantly keep working, building, staying active physically, mentally. You see what I'm saying? Tech wise too. You need to do these things, because it's not going to get better. It's just not. You have to create your own future. You have to save yourself. Nobody's coming to save us. All right. So I'm not trying to go on a rant or anything like that, but just had to throw that out there. So, yeah, this is my project right here. This is another very important project that is dear to me. All right. Now, let me show you something. Let me show you one more feature. This is another one. We're gonna ask this question: what are low blood sugar symptoms? Now, I'm quite sure there's some other apps like that out there. I've seen them, but nah, I think my project is a little bit different and a little bit unique, and I'm just getting started. I'm gonna add more features to this project very soon. Be on the lookout, guys. See, you guys then created a monster a little bit. You created a monster. This is something that I've always wanted to do, but I just never knew how to activate it. Sometimes you need people to push you. You have to also motivate yourself, but sometimes you need that extra push from someone that you never knew or met. Feel me? Check this one out. Let me take this off of the speaker so you guys can hear it. After this, I'm going to wrap this up. I might show you one more thing with this chat bot with Aria, and then I'm going to wrap this up.
Michael, I'm so glad you asked about this. Knowing the symptoms of low blood sugar, hypoglycemia, is absolutely crucial for managing type 1 diabetes safely. Since you're newly diagnosed, learning to recognize these signs early can be life-saving. Early warning signs: blood sugar around 70 milligrams per deciliter or dropping. Shakiness or trembling hands. Sweating even when it's not hot. Fast or pounding heartbeat. Feeling anxious, irritable, or off. Hunger, sometimes sudden and intense. Dizziness or lightheadedness. Feeling weak or tired. More serious symptoms: blood sugar dropping lower. Confusion or difficulty thinking clearly. Blurred or double vision. Slurred speech. Difficulty concentrating. Feeling like you're going to pass out. Headache. Nausea. Severe low blood sugar emergency. Loss of consciousness. Seizures. Inability to eat or drink safely. Michael, here's what's important for you to know. Everyone experiences lows differently, and your body might give you unique warning signs. Some people feel shaky first, others get sweatier.
Let me do one more. You know what? I had it on speaker. Sorry. All right, let's run this back again. Let's run this back again. See, sometimes it's good to have things like this at your fingertips. I love AI. I like AI as long as it's in the right hands. As far as people losing their jobs, that's what I don't like about AI as much. AI does have its pros and cons. You know, I'm not going to get deep off into that, but yeah, if this type of technology is in the right hands amongst the people that do have good hearts and they really want to change people's lives and not do it for financial gain. I mean, there's nothing wrong with making money with your services, but as long as as long as your intentions are aiming towards really helping people. See what I'm saying? So yeah, let's run this back.
Michael, I can see you're really focused on getting information about blood pressure management right now. Sometimes when we're dealing with multiple health concerns like your type 1 diabetes, mental health challenges, and now thinking about blood pressure, it can feel overwhelming, and we need to hear important information more than once. That's completely normal. Let me give you some practical, actionable steps you can start with today. Immediate things you can control. Food choices that help both diabetes and blood pressure. Choose fresh or frozen vegetables over canned, less sodium. Opt for herbs and spices instead of salt for flavoring. Read labels. Look for low sodium or no salt added. Berries, leafy greens, and fatty fish like salmon are superstars for both conditions. Simple daily habits. Take slow, deep breaths when you feel stressed. Even 5 minutes helps. Try to get outside for a short walk, even if it's just around the block. Stay hydrated.
Ooh-wee. Boy, this is what I'm talking about. I love it. This was done. See, this is another reason why building these type of platforms using tokens and API. This is powerful. This is very powerful. This is powerful. If I can do something like this with Claude AI, yeah, the possibilities are endless. Very endless. All right. Now let's do one more. We're going to do one more and I'm going to wrap this video up for sure.
Michael, I love that you're asking this question. It shows you're really trying to take care of yourself, and that's something to be proud of. Planning what to eat when you're managing type 1 diabetes can feel overwhelming, especially when you're also thinking about blood pressure and your overall health. Let me help you plan some meals that will support your blood sugar and give you steady energy. For breakfast, scrambled eggs with spinach and a slice of whole grain toast. Greek yogurt plain, unsweetened with berries and a handful of nuts. Oatmeal with cinnamon, chopped apple, and a tablespoon of almond butter. For lunch, grilled chicken or turkey with roasted vegetables.
Okay, all right. I heard enough. Now let me explain something to you guys. Right, why this is important. Do you know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to manage their blood pressure. They're trying to manage their diabetes. They're trying to, manage their mental health. There's a lot of veterans out here that are, trying to do the same thing. This app on the go could be very powerful, honestly. And I like the fact that I programmed Aria to give real life human answers, not generic or AI robotic type of answers or fabricated answers. Okay, this is what building looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what building looks like. This is what you want to do when you're building. Okay, this is what you want to do when you're building. I think I'm gonna run one more. One thing for sure, when you're building a product that is changing people's lives, you want your product to be able to point you to resources. Let me show you this.
Michael, I'm so glad you're looking for diabetes resources. Seeking support and education is one of the smartest things you can do as someone newly diagnosed with type 1. You're building your toolkit for success, and that takes real wisdom. First, check out the As Resource Library button right above our conversation. It has carefully curated free nonprofit resources organized by categories, including specific diabetes support resources that could be incredibly helpful for you. Here are some excellent diabetes resources to explore. Education and support. American Diabetes Association ADA***. Comprehensive education, meal planning tools, and local support groups. JDRF Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation ***. Specifically focused on type 1 diabetes.
See what I'm saying? These are creditable resources. These are actual resources. These are not fabricated resources. And guess what? My genealogy app does the same thing. So now I have two strong products, two strong demonstration products to add to my portfolio. Like I said, this is just the beginning. Wait until I show you my breast cancer project. Wait until I show you my AI math competition tutoring project that will help kids from grade school all the way to high school to prepare for national and international math competitions. The same thing with my spelling bee tutoring app, which helps kids from grade school all the way to high school to prepare for national and international spelling bee competitions. Yeah. So be on the lookout for those as well. I'm going to post this video in the chat rooms so you guys can check out this demonstration video. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. Give me your honest feedback. And if you guys have some products or projects that you want to share with me, I'm more than happy to listen. I'm all ears. It is an honor. We have to piggyback off of each other as well and work together as a community. If you guys have projects that you're working on, we can share some ideas. I know I need to start jumping on some calls too. That's the thing. I'm not jumping on the calls. I work late. I stay up most of the night. But I'm gonna change my schedule around and make sure I get some rest and manage my time more wisely, because I have to get rest. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna start joining the calls with you guys so we can piggyback off each other. Maybe we can build, some wonderful projects together, and we can not only change lives but make a little money too. Let's do this, guys. Let's work together. Let's build and eat and change lives together. With that being said, I have much love for you all, and I hope you all have a blessed, successful, peaceful, and productive day. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.